Think about a meeting you've been in. Someone talks a lot. Hands wave, voices rise, deals flip and flop. Then one person, barely speaking, asks one small question near the end. The room changes, offers shift. The deal lands. Or at a family table, one person listens for an hour, then says two short sentences. The argument falls apart. People go quiet. Plans are altered. Or a job interview. One candidate answers slowly, pauses after each question, and the interviewer leans in, reveals the true problem. You've seen this, haven't you? People who win, not by shouting more, but by saying less. So here are the questions I want you to carry through this video. Why can one quiet pause make someone spill everything? How do tiny habits, a pause, a look, a single question, turn into bargaining chips? Which moments of silence actually change the outcome? And how do you spot them? If you want those answers, stay. The rest of this video is for that. Silence is choice, not weakness. Silence, not absence, not fear. Imagine a commander on a plane. He speaks once, the order. He waits. The others shout. They expose their fear, their plan, their limit. The silent commander watches, reads faces, counts hesitations, senses who will break. He moves when the field tells him to move. He wins because he kept options. In life, the same rule holds. The person who insists on filling every pause gives away their route. The person who guards a pause keeps paths open. Choose silence as a posture. It protects options. It creates surprise. Speak with clear purpose. Every spoken sentence has cost. Words fix you in a position. They commit you. So speak when the sentence pays back. Use 3 tests before you speak. Does this move me forward? Does this make others reveal more? Does this end the matter? If none of these, keep quiet. Think of a trader bartering at a market. He says only what raises value or hides cost. He lets buyers talk, expose want, show the highest offer. Then he answers, "You should be the same, not because you fear speech, but because you respect its price." Haste reveals, slow wins. Rash speech hands away your map. It reveals the next move before you take it. Emotion-driven words tunnel your options. They show what you want, not how to take it. Picture a negotiator who blurts an offer too soon. Opponents adjust. Your leverage collapses. Now imagine the other negotiator who waits, lets pressure rise, listens to what is feared and what is desired. He times his move when everyone else has burned their bridges. That waiting is not inaction. It is the accumulation of advantage. Discipline your tongue. Let silence do the slow work. Observe what silence lets you see. Silence buys attention. When you stop filling space, small things shout. A flicker of the eye, a tightening at the jaw, a hesitation before a number. These are not noise, they are signals. Imagine you are at a council. Everyone argues loudly. One man remains quiet. He notices who avoids eye contact when money is mentioned. He hears which voice softens when a plan fails. He pieces together truths from tiny slips. Later, he speaks, not to shout louder, but to place a single sentence that bends the room. That sentence wins because it was spoken after seeing the pattern. Observation turns silence into ammunition. The psychology of silence. Humans hate emptiness. Our minds rush to fill voids with meaning. Silence forces them to invent. They project hopes, fears, histories, onto the quiet figure. Think of two people at a table. One talks constantly, explains, justifies, shrugs off looks. The other answers rarely. After 10 minutes, the talker has shown cards, fear, need, limits. The quiet one now carries the weight of meaning. Others assume depth, control, even danger. This projection is a tool. Do not manufacture mystery. Let it form. Your quiet allows others to betray themselves. Timing, rhythm, and the final word. There is rhythm in every exchange. A question, a pause, an answer. Learn the rhythm, and you learn when to place the final word. The first speaker often defines the problem. The final speaker defines the solution. Consider a courtroom scene. Many testify, complain, claim. One voice delivers the closing line, short, precise, dropping a fact that reframes every testimony. That line changes verdicts because it arrives after all noise has exposed itself. Your aim is to be that voice, not the loudest, the last to fix the frame. Practice the pause. That pause collects all errors. Then, your single sentence profits from them. Long game. How silence builds a reputation. Reputation is not built in a day. It grows from repeated small acts. Silence shapes reputation. Think of someone known as steady. Not loud, not dramatic. People come to trust that person's words because they say less, and what they say matters. That trust is currency. It buys you patience in negotiations, credibility in meetings, and calm in crises. This is the long game. Practice small pauses, hold your line in minor decisions, and do not react to every provocation. Over months, others begin to expect restraint from you. They factor it in. They act differently around you. So set one rule. For 30 days, do not reply immediately to any direct criticism. Wait, note the tone, then answer once. Track how people shift. Reputation is slow, but it's durable. Silence converted into a pattern becomes your signature. Listen. This isn't mysticism, it's craft. Silence is not weakness. Silence is a choice. It's a skill you can build. Here's a simple plan. 7 days, 3 rules. Rule 1, the 3-second rule. After a direct question, wait 3 full seconds. No filler. Let the silence do the work. Rule 2, the single-line response. Once a day, in one interaction, answer with one clear sentence. And stop. Let them fill the rest. Watch what they reveal. Rule 3, nightly capture. Each night, write one line. One thing you heard that surprised you. One hesitation you noticed. One thing you didn't say. That line becomes your radar. Do this for 7 days. Then pick one moment from the week and write it in the comments. The pause or the sentence that changed how you saw the exchange. I read them. I'll respond to the most revealing. This skill is slow. Patience compounds. Restraint becomes reputation. Stretch it to 14 days if you want lasting change. So, will you keep filling every silence, or will you let silence work for you? Thanks for staying. Practice the pause. Until next time, keep rising.